Hey folks, this is Thomas. I'm back from Historicon 2025 and I had a great time at the convention. I got to see a lot of people, played a lot of games, and a lot of those games were Triumph games. And I wanted to give everybody a quick recap of what the Triumph scene is at Historicon, whether you got out there or not. Talk about some of the games we saw and some of the things we played in. At every Historicon, there's a couple big games that are going on. This year, one of the games was a Monster Apocalypse game with this great giant alien army against a bunch of giant robots and tanks, really showing the versatility of the Triumph system. You had all kinds of different unit types made up from the Fantasy Triumph rules. You can get those offline. You download the PDF. I think it's a few bucks. I have it. I use it for kind of traditional fantasy, but you can also use it for sci-fi or really anything. Another one of the big games being played this year was Marathon. I think there was another Greeks-Persian game played, but Marathon was the one that I was actually in. I took some of the shots. I was on the Persian side, got totally brutalized by the hoplites, but it is what it is. I had a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed that game. It was a Grand Triumph game, so 6 players, and everyone seemed like they had a really good time. I also saw a bunch of my friends there, both people who I've played Triumph with a lot of times, and my good friend Mark from Mark's Game Room. Every convention he comes down and humors me with a couple Triumph games. We played 2 this year. That was a great time. Then there's the tournaments for Triumph, and this year the theme tournament was Punic Wars. If you've never played in a theme tournament before, I think they're a great place to start. Gives you a lot of motivation to get an army together. I'm actually putting together an Incan army for the theme tournament in Fallen, which is the Americas. For this one in the Punic Wars, I ran a later Greek hoplite army. The tournament was tons of fun. Got to play with some new players who I'd never played with before. Everyone was great. I know the word tournament can sometimes be a bit of a turnoff to people, but in my point of view, especially the theme tournament, it's a great excuse to get some narrative style games with historical opponents together. And whether you've played a lot, a little, never played at all, the theme tournament I think is a great place to start, and everyone's willing to teach you no matter what skill level you are. I also played in the Open tournament later. The Open tournament, I think that was running on Saturday night, and that one is you can bring anything from history. I ended up bringing my original army, the first army I ever played, which was Arab conquest. Think right after the death of Muhammad, the expansion of Islam, that sort of time period. I played against a whole wide variety of armies, and that was a great fun time too. Another great part of Historicon, if you've never been, if you are getting some games of whatever system you want, if you have an hour or two in between your schedules, you can always come down to the Triumph area. They have these epic battles of histories, sort of themed armies fighting each other. There was some Romans and Gauls, some Egyptians and Hittites. And you can come down. Triumph's a quick game. You can get a game in for about an hour. People are there. They'll teach you the rules if you don't know. Or if you do know the rules, there's nothing stopping you. I do it all the time in between my games. Come down and play a game with a friend and then move right on. So, in short, the Triumph scene at Historicon is alive and well. It was a great convention, and I'm looking forward to Fallen. If you guys like this kind of video, let me know, and I'll make another one for the next convention I go to. And if you have any other ideas of videos that you like for the channel, let me know, and I'll try and make those too.